Faith quenches the thirsty soul. February 24, 2015. Is faith unseeing? Is it more than wishful thinking, or is it more? It is more. Faith is a pure expression of hope when you are reaching for something more, something better. Yes, it is more than a wish, as it is closer to being a belief, but not exactly. Since beliefs are derived from the mind, that would mean faith is heart-based. Even when what you are hoping for has no guarantees, your actions towards what you are trying to achieve are pure of faith. No matter how well-intended a parent may be, they cannot determine exactly how their child will become, or what kind of adult they will be, or how successful they will be later on in life. When you are choosing a lifelong partner, you do not know at the very beginning all their faults, their misbehaviors, or how they will become after the honeymoon effect is over. But children are still being born and marriages are still occurring simply because people have faith that both will be fulfilling, meaningful, and love that will last a lifetime. Faith is never an action of the mind, nor does it speak of ego. Ego cannot exist where there is pure love. Understand, dear ones, every time you act in pure faith, you are expressing yourself from hope, which is derived from love that moves you further beyond the consciousness of your mind. If you look around you, including the people that have come and went in your lives, what remains comes from faith. Faith in yourself, in the people closest to you, faith in your potential you have yet to fulfill, faith in God, faith in the beauty of the world around you, and faith in so much more. We know, you know, that the world is full of so much hatred and brutality. You don't need a diagram to outline this. But even with all the injustice going on in your global backyard, there also thrives compassionate actions, tender giving, genuine concern, and empathy that is derived from pure love found within the deepest regions of the selfless heart. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like if you didn't have faith in your own abilities or in those closest to you? How would your life have turned out if all you believed of your own self was crass and negative? Without faith in yourself or in others, how could you liberate yourself from self-doubt or ignorance? Faith, combined with hope, is like water to a drought-starved plant. It quenches deeply down to your roots, to your very soul. If you think of faith as a gift, that simply would mean you understand faith is not something you can earn. Gifts are not earned. All you need to do, dear ones, is ask, and God provides this gift. And to activate this gift, you must believe that the gift of faith is yours and to make it work in all things. If you don't try, how do you know you won't succeed? It is necessary to comprehend that filling yourself with faith is only part of what is needed to turn things around. It's not just about saying what you believe and hope for, it's actually about doing something to show just how strongly you believe. If you believe strongly in what you are aiming to achieve, then your thoughts, feelings, intentions, words, actions, and choices will reflect this positive change in attitude and demeanor. We see many times people saying one thing, but not acting on what they are saying. They often contradict themselves. If you believe in something of yourself or of a goal you are trying to attain, then show your faith and hope through your actions. Demonstrate the purity of your heart in all you do. If your actions are misunderstood, then maybe that is your indication that you have misunderstood something yourself. Every interaction you have is your opportunity to demonstrate who you are as a person. Each interaction offers you so much to learn of yourself in action. Interactions are not just about what the other person is doing or their response, it is also about yours. Think about this for a moment. There was a young man long ago who wanted to contribute to his corner of the world but was not strong like the other men, so going to fight for his country was not possible, and he was feeling down and miserable for a long time, when he was approached by God that there was something he could do. He was once again filled with hope and faith that he had something to contribute even though he may not ever get to enjoy the fruit of his labor. He planted apple trees all over his region. He walked everywhere, planting seeds in warm, sunny meadows that would be enjoyed by the many people that settled along the banks and places where these trees grew. They not only offered food, but shade, shelter, and places for gatherings during various times of the year. He went from not having hope, to having faith that he could do something that would benefit the country he lived in years to come. Many thought what this young man who became an old man was wasting his time, and sometimes thought he was an eccentric old fool, but when it came to biting down into a fresh and juicy apple, I'm sure this thought would be the furthest from their mind. Just because you cannot see right now the good of your actions, doesn't mean your actions won't produce the sweetest of fruits. When you plant your goodness that is joined with hope and faith, what you will be harvesting is love, and not a love that is picky and choosy, but a love for all things, for all people, and for all creatures that is pure and unconditional. Don't just begin things today that are just for you now, but plan for what and who will come after you because of what you began. Become an inspiration for others to follow. Empower yourself by believing in what you can accomplish, and have faith in who and what you are. If you want to succeed in something, don't become discouraged because you can see signs of growth right away. Personal and spiritual growth cannot always be measured like a child or a seedling that is beginning to sprout. It takes time, love, and care, a little patience, tolerance, and perseverance. You will grow and you will develop, all in good time. So keep sharing love and care with yourself as you give to others, and your inner garden will grow from every hopeful grain of faith you can muster. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, El Morya through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com